Edward O. Bohol.
And this is Mark Kenneth Coronado. We are from BSME 2C F3. We are here to present our project, the Word to Morse Code Translator. The objective of the program is to allow the user to convert the word into Morse code series of dits and da. My partner, Kent Edward Bohol, will explain the main part of the program.
And now we use include stdio.h for scanf and printf. Include conio.h to make sure that our program will run properly. And include stdlib.h for coloring purposes. And we declared the functions, the definition, and Morse code, which will be explained by my partner. In our main program, we declared word as a character array which has 300 columns, and we declare key and answer as a character which will be explained later. And we declared int I for looping purposes. And we use do while loop, so if the user wants to continue, the program will repeat. And we use system for coloring purposes. And we use printf for project title and the rules of the program. After printing enjoy, we let the user to press enter to continue. And we use scanf %c to store enter into the variable key. And we use system CLS for clearing the screen. After clearing the screen,
then we will ask the user to type a letter, word, phrase, sentence. Then we store it in variable word, which is an array of 300 columns.
we call the function Morse code, and we use printf / for the design and / and for new line, and we print proof so that the user have a proof that our program is correct, and we call a function definition here as a proof. And then we ask the user a question if he wants to try again. And we use scanf %s to store the user's input into the variable answer. If the user press Y, the program will repeat. And when the user input N, the program will end. And now my partner Mark Coronado explain the functions.
Now, thank you, Paul, for that introduction. I will be explaining the functions here in our program. So we have two functions. Mainly, it's just a copy of the one. So it's just a copy of the original. So Morse code, I declare Morse code here as a character, and I put a parameter list as is also a character. So inside, I declared Morse with an array of 3 as a character, namely that this is a dash, or I call it da, and this is the null. And I just put int I here so that it's just an incremental value. So system color, I put system color so that the program is not dull. Then a new line.
Now for the if-else function, I use, for example, word array I is equals to E, then and word array I is equals to E, then he will print %c Morse 0, which is that. I use my note here. I will show you. This is my note. For example, it's E. It's 1D, meaning it's only 1 digit, and for A it is 2. Right here there are 2 digits. Then I use right here for references, so you can check it in Google. I just arrange 0 is for the asterisk here, but it's for the dot here. So 0 is dot, then 1 is dash. or the.
Now for the second function, which is called definition, it's just a copy of the Morse code. Really, it's just a copy. I just put it right here because so that people can check if their answer is correct, or I can check that if the answer is correct. It's just for the checking. So it's just the same, but I put, for example, for if word array I is equals to E, or word array I is small letter e, printf E equals %C, which is Morse 0. Then it will just print the same, just like this, Morse 0. It's just the same as this. If you put M, then you go here, M, where's M here? It's just 1 1. It's also 1 1. It's also 1 1. So then, but the difference is when word I is space, then white space is equals to /. So the space in Morse code, I put it here. The space is equals to /. That's why I put it right here. Then of course there are numbers. If you didn't know this, numbers. Then there are some symbols I put so that it will be more interactive. Now for the second.
Now we will run the program. Takes a little while longer. As you can see, it runs very smoothly. So press enter to continue. And if we write down something, like for example, I love you, then it will automatically output the Morse code. So if you want to try again, and with small letters, it will be the same, as you can see. So if I press no, thank you for using the program.